I'm trying the dumbest meme strats, from not moving to literally dancing the whole match to see if they actually work. Starting out with the most popular one, skybasing. Alright guys, we're in our first match. As you can see, we got the tournament icon down there, and to qualify for the finals, we're gonna need 120 points. Now, the strat for this one is to start off by fishing and getting as many heals as possible. Then once the zone shrinks in, I'll build a skybase and hope no one shoots us down. Alright, so I've already lasted 25 players and got my first 2 points. I think this is a perfect time to start fishing. The goal right now is to try to get as many floppers as possible, because I have a feeling we're going to be spending a lot of time in the storm. Though one thing I haven't figured out yet is how I'm going to stop myself from taking fall damage if I get knocked down. But as I was just peacefully fishing, some guy came over and started spraying at me, and since I didn't want to use any of my mats, I tried running away. Bro, this guy won't stop shooting at me. Eventually, I ended up getting away, but now I was in shambles on 59 HP and basically no more mats. So I started farming, maxed out my wood, got some brick and a little bit of metal. When I opened at ammo backs and got some nitro splashes, which actually take away all your fall damage when you use them. I kept looking around and eventually found a slurp truck that brought me to full HP. Everything was looking great. I was still in the zone, and now I was just waiting for the perfect moment to start a skybase. I even reached the top 10 position when I heard someone walking up the hill behind me and one pumped them as soon as they made it to the bush. The zone came in and I decided to start making my skybase, but it ended up being a horrible idea. I kept nearly dying in the storm, and eventually it got to a 5-tick storm and I only had 1 medkit left. I popped out at the perfect time and made it out of the zone with literally 7 HP. I started walking to the next zone, but this was where I made a huge mistake. I started building it way too early, and as I was standing up there, someone knocked me down. And at this point, I was basically dead with absolutely no heals. Someone came over and I ended up placing 20th. Not bad for my first match. I'm gonna have to give this one 4 out of 5 stars. For round 2 of the tournament, I'm gonna be playing the whole match with only gray guns. So I decided to try to land at the outskirts of the map to try to find the worst loot possible. I started off by finding a gray gun, but after that, I literally found 5 guns in a row that were either green or blue. Oh, just give me something gray. Now for this strategy, I can only use gray guns, but I can have other rarities of heals and things like that. After getting the god gray loadout, I found a place in the water where you can stay and gain up to 100 shield, though make sure not to stay underneath for too long or else you start losing HP. By this point, I had already outlasted half of the players and gained 4 more points, so all I needed to do was find some more medkits and more shields and I'd be good. I made my way throughout the match, slowly but surely gaining points. I just needed to stay away from people because I literally had the worst loadout in the game. I camped at the red line rig until I was in a top 30 position when someone came in, and since I'm using meme strats and going against literal pros, I think you could guess the outcome. But that's okay because the next meme strat might just be the funniest one yet. For this match, I'm gonna dance the whole entire time, from the moment I land to the very moment I die. I decided to land near the very center of the map because going from zone to zone is going to be so difficult. Alright, let's start dancing. I think the Congo will fit this occasion perfectly. Bro, we are already out surviving people. Top 75 position and we've already gained 2 points. You see how easy these tournaments are? All you gotta do is just meme. I mean, all I'm doing is dancing, and yet I'm doing better than most of the people in this match. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. Let's just not go in the direction of that and we should be fine. I mean, we haven't seen a single person in this... Okay. This guy really just killed a banana doing the Congo? Bro, there's too many sweats in the tournaments. This is a very fun strategy, but I guess it doesn't work too well, so I'll give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Next up might be my absolute favorite meme strat, where you go the whole entire game without moving. You choose one spot and sit there for the entire match. And what I like to do is wait until the very end of the bus, where you see the first circle appear, and surprisingly, there was another guy with me. We just floated in the sky for basically over a minute, until sadly I had to leave him and go to the center of the zone. I decided on this tree, but accidentally missed it. So I ran over to the smaller tree that weren't as good for hiding, but it was all I had. So I sat there, and little did I know, but this was gonna end up being the best strat yet. All I did was sit in this tree, and people kept dying and dying and dying, with me just sitting here doing nothing and racking up the points. Occasionally, I would hear footsteps and have a mini heart attack, hoping they wouldn't see me. And they never did. Honestly, this is genius. Who would have ever thought that doing nothing would work out better than actually trying? I reached a top 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, and I was still in the zone with now over 40 points. Some people were actually walking around me, but they never saw me. Though, eventually the storm moved away from me, and for the last couple of seconds, I decided to go out dancing. I came in 21st place, and honestly, this has to be the best meme strat yet. Easily 5 out of 5. For the next match, I'm gonna see if it's possible to make a friend in a tournament full of sweats. But before that, make sure to subscribe, because I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so the plan is to get some loot and then head over to an open area and try to build something out of our mats. Okay, so let's go to the middle of the map. I'm gonna try to build a heart so that everybody knows that I'm trying to be friendly. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Let's just build this side, and then let's build the other, and connect them in the middle. All right, we're done. Definitely looks like a heart. Let's just build the platform. Wait, I'm getting shot. I'm just gonna drop my loot so he knows I'm nice. There is no way he sees a full heart and kills the person. This game is doomed. Gets a 1 out of 5 stars. It's too sweaty. And now for the final match of the tournament. After doing all these meme strats, I'm gonna try to do a match completely normal to see if I'm better at the game by using meme strats or legit playing. So I looted up, and it felt great not only needing to use gray loots or have some sort of handicap. I got my loadout ready and maxed out my shield by the time I reached 75 players, getting me 2 points. I needed to be ready for a fight, so I farmed and farmed and farmed some more. I even started practicing my edits so I'd be prepared for a fight. After a while, I got into a top 50 position, which got me another 2 points. I maxed out my wood and started heading to the zones. Feeling good, I was actually starting to think I could win this match, even though I have a literal 0% win rate this season. But this was when I made a huge mistake. Started trying to fight some guys, and I think you could guess how that went. By that point, the tournament had come to an end. I finished off with 52 points. Honestly, I need to just stick to using meme strats. Subscribe.